In this episode, I'm finally going to become a millionaire. This is the Melvin Sandelin Show. So I found a Bible trivia game called Saintly Millionaire Questions. So it's 15 questions and then you become a Bible saintly millionaire. I'm going to try to do this and I'm going to see if I'm able to answer all 15 questions and how long that would take. So the first question is, who murdered Abel? Well, that's all the way in the beginning of the Bible. The firstborn, Cain. Correct. Okay, that's a good start. We're on $100. In what country did Jesus talk to a woman beside a well? I know that the answer is Samaria. That is my final answer. Correct. Now for 300, according to 1 Thessalonians, how will the day of the Lord come? With trumpets and shouting, with fire and earthquakes, like a thief in the night, like a groom arriving at his wedding. Well, I know in 1 Thessalonians 5, verse, I think 14 to 17, says, "And the Lord will descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of an archangel." So that must be the one. That's my final answer. Incorrect. Well, I know in 1 Thessalonians 5, so that must be the one. That's my final answer. Incorrect. Huh. Okay, well, I guess I will need to do it again. "And the Lord God formed man of ... and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life. Spirit and truth, the dust of the ground, the rib of Adam, an evolved lower species." So definitely not the last one. It's the dust of the ground. Okay, there we go. Okay, for 16,000, to what does Solomon compare the laughter of the fool? Wild birds, thunder, the crackling of thorns under a pot, the sound of goats. Literally none of these rings any bell. No clue. 50-50 won't help me here, because even with two options, I wouldn't know. So I'm gonna go with one of these two, just one that will give me the right answer. I guess it will be this one then. The final answer is 3, the crackling of thorns under a pot. A friend is answering me that. Okay. I hope you're right, friend. Let's see. Yeah. But now, still 5 questions left, only 2 helplines. I'm not too sure about this. How many jars of water did Jesus convert to wine? His first miracle. I feel that I should know this. 2, 4, 5, or 6. Wow, I actually don't know. I need to use another lifeline, else I'm gonna strand here. 6 says 62%. Well, I assume that those are right. Okay, yeah. For 500,000, $500,000, here we go. Which of the following was not a ruler of a synagogue? Okay, here's my motivation behind this one. I just don't recognize the first name. Is that a good enough reason? Or do I need to do the 50-50? All the other names I have read, I know that they are in the Bible. I just don't know about all of them if they were rulers of synagogues. But the first name just doesn't at all sound familiar. Or should I do the 50-50? Oh man, it's only 2 questions left. It'd be so stupid if I fail here. What do you think I should do? Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. Yeah, there we go. No! Oh no. Sosthenes. I have never heard of that name. 3rd attempt. Okay, I will continue my pursuit to become a millionaire in a second. I first want to thank all our donors for contributing to our ministry that are making these kind of videos possible. And I would just want to read to you a comment that we got last week that I thought was amazing. It was from RC Entrep, who says, "Hi, I am your 1 millionth first viewer." With one of our videos, we actually just reached over 1 million people. And that is possible because of the support from people like yourself. It's amazing how we can, as a normal family, can make videos that are literally reaching millions of people. with the good news about Jesus and the hope that we have. If you want to support our family and ministry, then you can go to thechristianlife.com/donate, make a one-time donation, become a monthly donor, choose whatever fits your circumstance. We are very grateful for it, and we are looking for what God is able to do through this. Okay, question 12, 3 lifelines left. Which apostle took his wife with him on missionary journeys? John, Barnabas, Paul, Peter. Well, it's not Paul because he wasn't married. Peter, I believe the only reason why we know that Peter was married is because at one point Jesus heals his mother-in-law. I don't think it says anything else about his wife. John or Barnabas? Well, if I would think about missionary journeys, only Barnabas and Paul would really come to mind for me as, yes, they were going on missionary journeys. And Paul didn't have a wife, so it should be Barnabas, unless I think it's Barnabas. Peter, in 1 Corinthians, is it described? I need to see this. Don't we have the right to take a believing wife along with us as to the other apostles and the Lord's brothers and Cephas? Oh man. Well, I should have taken a lifeline. Man, I had no idea about this verse. Number 4. Which is the last book of the New Testament? Revelation. If all the questions would be like this, I would have been a millionaire in the first try. What prophet was given authority on earth to forgive sins? Only Jesus. Only God can forgive sins. Question 9. According to 2 Corinthians, how many times was Paul shipwrecked? 2, 3, or 4, or 5. The first thought that came to mind before reading the answers was 3. He was shipwrecked 3 times. And just saying it with confidence, to make it sound like I'm confident, but reading the rest of the answers always makes me doubt, but I'm pretty sure it's 3. Yeah, okay. What prophet sunk in the mud when he was put in prison? Isaiah, Jeremiah, Elijah, Ezekiel. Sunk in the mud. I know Jeremiah, he was put in a pit. I don't know if he sunk in the mud there and if they counted that as prison. I don't think it was Elijah, doesn't sound familiar in his story. I don't think Ezekiel either. I don't know. I think it's Jeremiah, but at this point, we're on the 4th attempt. I don't really want to take risks. Though it is a risk also to use a lifeline because there are still questions coming up, but I'm going to use a lifeline. No, I'm going to go for Jeremiah. I need to save my lifelines. That feels good. That feels good. This must be 3 lifelines left, 2 questions left. This must be in the pocket. Where did Joshua build an altar with the stones that were taken from the Jordan? In Ai, Gilgal, Heshbon, Bethel. You know what, at this point I don't want to take any risks. I'm going to use a lifeline. I'm not going to risk this. It's to Gilgal. Okay. Whatever gets me now to become a millionaire. Who did Paul say was his son, whom he had begotten while in bonds? That one I know. That's Onesimus. That is the letter of the one chapter. Philemon. There we go. Am I gonna become a millionaire? With 2 lifelines left. Great job! Congratulations! Now you are a millionaire. So it took me 4 times to get here, and I thought actually I would get there earlier as I was so close. I think I was with question 14 on attempt number 2 or 3. So that was too bad, but I made it. And I want to challenge you to do the same one. I'll put the link to this website down below, and then you can play this game as well. I think it's always fun to do these kind of games that challenge your thinking, that make you think about what you know and what you don't know and what you want to look up after. And yeah, I always like these things. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching me become a millionaire. If you did, then make sure to give it a thumbs up. I want to see, can we get to 100 thumbs up for this video? If you have another Bible game or something like that you can recommend me and that I can play and make a video of, then let me know, write it in the comments below. We'll see you next time. Maranatha.